This dog has been evicted from his home, but he's still trying to protect it. Every night he sleeps on the porch of his old house, guarding it even though he doesn't live there anymore. This is the story of an adorable little dog who had to be put out of his home by his owners. The man in the story adopted a little dog that looked like an Italian greyhound. He took him to his home where he already had another dog and some cats. They all lived together happily for a while until one day they had to move. The man had to move into a smaller place with his girlfriend, so he couldn't take the dog with him. That's why he left the dog behind in the old house. But he promised to come back for him as soon as he could. Unfortunately, it took him longer than expected to return, and in the meantime, the dog stayed in the old house all alone. He didn't have food or water, so he started drinking from the rain. He also slept outside because he was too scared to go inside alone. One day, a neighbor found the dog and started taking care of him. She gave him food and water, and even let him sleep in her garage. She tried to get the dog to come inside her house, but he refused. He was too scared to go inside a house without his owner. Every day, the dog would walk around the neighborhood looking for his owner. He would bark at people passing by, hoping they could help him. But nobody could convince him to come inside the house. After a while, the dog got sick from sleeping outside and eating spoiled food. He lost a lot of weight and almost died. Luckily, the neighbor didn't give up on him. She kept bringing him food and water, and eventually he got better. All this time, the dog never stopped looking for his owner. He would bark and cry every night, hoping his owner would come back for him. Meanwhile, the owner was looking for a new place to live. He finally found one, but it wasn't big enough for a dog, so he had to keep looking. One day, he heard a voice that made him stop in his tracks. It was the dog. He was barking and crying, and the sound broke his heart. He finally realized what he had done. He had abandoned his dog, and now the dog was all alone and probably starving. He ran to the old house as fast as he could. When he got there, he saw the dog lying on the porch. The dog was so happy to see his owner again. He jumped up and licked his face. The owner was also very happy to see the dog. He apologized for leaving him behind and promised to never do it again. After the owner picked up the dog, he took him to the new house. The dog was very excited to see a new place, but he missed his old home. He kept barking and whining, so the owner brought him back for a visit. When the dog saw his old house, he stopped barking. He laid down on the porch and fell asleep. The owner was sad to see the dog so attached to the old house, but he knew the dog was in a better place now. From then on, the owner took the dog with him everywhere. They became best friends, and the dog never had to sleep outside again. The moral of this story is to never abandon your pets. They are family, and they love you no matter what. If you enjoyed this story, please share it with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.